Today we're going to be making 3 different wall decorations in Blender and then putting them into Unity. First I'm going to make this default cube into a wall by just making it smaller and expanding it. Okay. First I'm going to make a window, and to do that I'm going to add another cube. Add it up here. I'll do a different shape for the cube so it's not just a square. So I'm going to I'm going to press H and hide this wall, go back into edit mode on this cube and extrude it, scale it inwards, extrude it again and scale it inwards only on one axis. Okay, I'm going to press Alt H after I go back into object mode, Alt H, reveal where it is. I'm going to click on the wall and add Boolean and use the eyedrop tool on this cube that we made in the middle. I'm going to press apply, take this and make it so it fits within the wall. This is so that when I put a glass material on this, you can see through the wall. If we didn't do that and we just had the shape, you would not be able to see through it when we get into Unity. So now I'm also going to put my cursor on the selected and add another cube. Shrink it down, but I still want it showing on both sides. Okay, I'm going to scale it. This is just going to be a bar frame support in the middle of the window. Okay. I'm going to take this Shift D, rotate it 90 degrees on the x-axis for me, scale it down slightly. Pretty sure it fits within the wall. Okay, now I'm going to make a mirror, so I'm just going to add a mirror somewhere on the wall. I'll probably just add another cube, move it over here. I'm just going to have like a hanging mirror. Going to edit mode. Oops. Okay, I'm selecting the edges. Now I'm just going to bevel it. I'm going to go to settings and just add more segments. Okay. Going to inset the face and just push it inwards. That'll just be the mirror for now. And on the other side, I'm going to add the painting. So I'm going to add another cube. Maybe I will add a couple different paintings. So first, oops. I'll finish this one by beveling the edges a little so it's not so square. Okay, now I'm going to inset, extrude it inwards. L, Shift D, then move it down. I'll duplicate it again and just put it on the other side. Then we have like a pattern of paintings going up the wall. and I'll add a couple more things and then jump into Unity. One quick thing before you add your mirror to Unity and your paintings, you want to make sure that these surfaces where the paintings or the reflections will go are a different texture or color than the rest. Okay, so I've opened up a scene in Unity. I added in my first person controller, a plane for the floor, and the wall and mirror, paintings, and window we just made. First I'm going to start by making a new material. I'm going to call it glass. I'm going to go over to the window, put the glass on the window material that you separated, set the surface type to transparent, and then the base map to whatever color you need. And if you want it more transparent, you can lower the transparency down at the bottom here. So I'm going to set mine to like bluish color and leave it like half. And as you can see, it's transparent, but you can still see that it's got material in the way and it's not just empty. For the next one, we'll do the mirror, but mine version that I'm on is, I think, too new, so it won't work, but I will do it for anyone on 2019 version. You do create and create render texture. I'll just call this mirror render. You'll need to put a camera where your mirror is so that it sees what the mirror would be seeing. So mine is right here. It's facing out from where the mirror's origin is. Now I'm going to use this camera and I'm going to set the output texture to mirror render. Now what you would do is drag and drop your mirror render texture onto the material of the inside of the mirror frame. Mine just doesn't work, but it should work on other versions. Lastly, we're just going to do a quick painting. So I have this blank material. I take this painting and drag it to the base map. I drag and drop that into here. You can add in the painting in Blender if you wanted to do that, but I just wanted to do it in here so it's quick. I'm just going to increase the tiling by a bit and move it around. If you had a proper unwrap, it wouldn't be... Oops. If you unwrap it correctly, you can actually just get it to be upright, but my paintings are just sideways, but it's just for the sake of the tutorial on how to do it. And that's everything. If I enter the scene, you can walk up to them, and the mirror unfortunately doesn't work on my version because there was a camera update, but the window works with the material fine. You can see through it, and the paintings show up on the wall. And that's all.